Hi there. Welcome to Jackie's Trans Revolution. I'm Jacqueline Moore. It's been a crazy few days. It really has. Actually, a few weeks, right? Um, for all of y'all that know me on my socials, it's been rough, and there's been a lot of stories flying back and forth. I went ahead and wrote some, which it's not really my thing to do. It's just that I had people literally like freaking warning me about who I meet on the street, and I really I spent a few days with nowhere to go and living out of my car because of the way that the situation worked. Um, yeah, not like something I recommend. Um, you know, I mean. It's been hard, and I really appreciate it for those of you that have helped me out, and for those of you that helped me purchase this tripod that we're using right now, since all my tripods were missing, in addition to some other things I needed, like my medication. Yeah. Anyways, making best, of the situation. And, I have a lot of healing to go through, frankly, for the things that I've been through. Like, I've got a personal journey to go on. Like, not even sure where the journey is going to be, even. Like, and so, the way that the situation all unfolds, it just gives me a little time here to collect myself and then figure out what comes next. What comes next for Felicity Smoke? What do you do after you leave Team Arrow and you're no longer working for a CEO, or like what do you do? You know what I mean? Like, if you have any ideas, let me know, because I'm really good at tech. Damn good at tech, and you know I'm I'm really good at people, and I was really good at my job until I was misgendered so many times that I just couldn't anymore. And that's pretty sad for somebody at the top of their field with nowhere else like that place to go. I mean, literally, I sit here finding, trying to figure this out because I really don't know what to do next. And I'm not trying to be arrogant at all. It's just that, I am remarkably talented in some ways. Just like with my autism, it it challenges me in a lot of ways. I'm not very good at math. I'm not very good at communication, especially verbal communication. And thoughts and things can get jumbled up and out of order, and then my brain can be overstimulated and start misfiring everywhere to where I can't even do anything, but on the other hand, I can be the smartest person, the kindest person, and like sometimes there's no one else, frankly, that you'd rather have next to you when you've got a table full of investors and somebody can't share their stuff, and we got a shareholder meeting in 5 minutes, and you need somebody with 10 ways to fix it on the spot right now, who is there all the time when you need them, where you need them, when you need them, right? And that's what I did. I did that, and I managed a team. I built a really nice team. I really liked it. We got along really well, and I learned a lot about people. I learned about different kinds of people, and I got a little bit better at picking out the type of people that I'd want to be around. And it served me well, especially with autism and not having very good communication skills. Somehow I was pretty good at politics and diffusing situations and knowing what the right thing was to do in any circumstance. And that's why I was trusted to do that for people, you know? So, I mean, I feel a little lost because I lost my family now for the second time. It really hurt bad. I mean, like, the one thing that really helps me is to have like people and animals in my life. You know, like that really helps me get through the day, and just losing them all at once and then just feeling like I'm really forced into the situation, like I had no other logical, ethical, healthy choice than, you know, to go ahead and unfortunately move on again. And the things that were said about me, you know, I didn't cheat. I'm not a cheater. I've never cheated on anybody, not ever. And I'm polyamorous. And, you know, I gave monogamy a chance for over a year. But, you know, like I have certain needs, and I'm not going to expect certain things from people when I know certain things um, affect them, and I understand those things, and I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine with that, and I'm totally fine with like having another friend somewhere and like just keeping, you know that person for what I need, and then having, you know, the person I'm with, my primary, be my everything. You know, I will do anything for them, literally anything except live the life that I used to live. I'll never go back to that, and anybody who tries to force me there is gonna be the one that loses. And I'm sorry, it's not my choice even anymore. You know, it's you come to a point in life where you either gotta stop being a victim and live, or you're gonna die. Like the stuff that I've been through is pretty freaking horrible. And, you know, like growing up with autism, not having any understanding of that, and like being a social outcast completely, and not having the ability to communicate with other kids, like really affected me so much, you know. And so did, like, you know, like the internalized hate that I felt. And like, you know, like, it's not funny, and it's not something that I can change, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I can work on some things, and I can improve some things, like my muscular coordination to a certain extent, and my spatial awareness to a certain extent, and you know, maybe my communication skills to a certain extent. But, you know, like most of the time, you know, I seem normal to people when I say I have autism and everything like that. But then there's other times when, you know, I just cannot move. I can't function because I can't do anything, because I can't figure out all the steps to do it before I do it so I can do it. It's literally like that. And like, especially when I feel unsettled, when my environment changes, when I don't know where things are in my home or in my life or where I'm going, it sucks. It sucks. And the thing that I really need the most is a warm, loving hand to like reach over and just, you know, like just ground me, and like make me feel like I'm back on the planet Earth again. You know, because with the CPTSD that I have, it can be freaking horrible, especially with the autism. You know, and that like was everything to me, everything to me, but it just was taken. And, you know, that really sucks. And so does the whole situation, you know. Um, but, you know, like, you just gotta understand that, you know, you just don't understand sometimes, like, what people have been through in their life. You know, like, there is no space time slot for me to say and tell you the things that I've been through or the things that I've seen, and I wouldn't want to, you know. And I'm working on all of those things, but like, I'll do anything for somebody, just about. And I value life above all, and I just want to see the best in each and every one of you, because that's what's beautiful to me. Not what I can change in you or get from you or anything like that. I just want to see great and beautiful people, and I want to see them for who they are. And if I can, I'll help them to be the best that they can, because that's who I am. And that's what this world needs more of. Hope you all have a great day. Check you out.